an exhibition of objects of the Moche culture, Nazia culture, Shimu culture, Shansei culture, and the Paracas culture. Ceramics are of the Inca culture. Stone gallery room representing stone cultures. The stone monolith represents the centre of the Pukara civilization, which was very predominant in the Lake Titicaca region. The reason why represented by Suchi of the lake, as well as by a priest. Both are part of the social culture and religious culture of Pukara. Here we go. Heading down one of the main streets. Hey there, man. And there. Buenos girls. Getting overtaken.
There are some who say that the term Kuyawana comes from the Aymara word Kuyaka, which means sister. That is to say, the dances are synonymous. It is also said that it was a sacrosanct dance that the god Viracocha created to cure maladies. The Kuyeo in our times is a dance that depicts ancient human as the first man and first woman. The Aymara legend says that the Kuyawana was the wife of the god Viracocha, Kuyaka. As the first woman and the wife of Viracocha is always seen spinning thread and teaching her chosen ones how to cure illnesses. Welcome to Puno, capital of Peruvian folklore. In Puno, one can find over 400 different dances, all of which belong to various eras in our history. Thus, we have dances from the pre-Inca era, the Aymara, the Quechua, and the Inca. Some of these dances have been mixed up with Spanish festivals, or even made fun of the Spanish conquistador. All forms of emotion bring forth movement. This is the raw material of dance. Movement affects man throughout his existence, be it to bring courage in battle, to make others fear, to celebrate power, or to commemorate a special occasion. Thus we find dances of welcome, of farewells, for weddings, birth, death, sowing, and harvest. Dances are a distillation of the psychological moments in the life of man. Morinada. meaning those from the continent of Africa. This dance symbolizes the tortuous pilgrimage of slaves chained together, heading to the mines for their forced labor. The dance has a slow rhythm, symbolizing the train of chained slaves. And the handheld rattles imitate the sound of the chains made with the synchronized effort of the walking slaves. Achachi. Achachi means old, veteran, ancient, and in the dance refers to the arrogant, abusive Spaniard of the Inquisition. He heads the group of slaves who imitate his superior heirs, and carries a whip or chicote as symbol of his power, and thus his dominance over his slaves. In the other hand, he holds the arms of the King of Spain. Thus we can see the gallant Achachi, who in his dancing costume is imitating the King of Spain. His animal costume and grotesquely beautiful mask mock the face of the Spaniard. Derived from the Diablada and represents the mocking of a king who takes all the gold collected by slaves in the mines. Amongst the protagonists of this dance are the caporales, who are the captors dressed as king. Each distinctive principal wearing a crown on his mask. This character alone gives us the notion to create a whole dance of pure corporals, and thus gives us the name King. The mask of the Rey Caporal is the same as that of the Diablada, with all its beautiful factions filled with decorative elements, some horrifying, which has made it described as horribly beautiful. Diablada. A dance of colonial origin that began in the town of Puno, with the theatrical representations of the Jesuits. Barbosa Iriasquez stated that the Diablada is the expression of the Aymaran High Plains man, and is the dance of the miners representing the exploited miner, giving offerings and sacrifices to the mountains in order to gain control of gold, and at the same time asking for the forgiveness of the Apus and the Candelaria Virgin of Puno. We can see the richness of the costumes used for the different personalities, such as the main devil, who represents the mythical image of the devil with enormous horns, toads, frogs and serpents, and all painted in luminous colours. Also we see the Chinese devils, cholas, bears and gorillas. Accompanying this dance are figures and animals that sparkle with the shine of stones. Just as when the rich locals once mixed with the Jesuit priests and gave them their riches to build temples in honor to their saints. Yamarada. The llamero derives its name from the llama, camelid of the Andes, whose keeper was called the llamero. The origins of this dance come from the Arancaque, who were the first domesticators of the llama. They were groups of men and women who would meet after a ceremony and dance around their animals as a symbol of triumph. There are some who say that the term Cuyawara comes from the Aymara word Coyaca, which means sister. That is to say, the dances of siblings. It is also said that it was a sacrosanct dance that the god Viracocha created to cure maladies. The Cuyao in our times is a dance that depicts ancient human as the first man and first woman. The Aymara legend says that the Cuyawara was the wife of the god Viracocha, Cuya. As the first woman and the wife of Viracocha is always seen spinning thread and teaching her chosen ones how to cure illnesses. The music of the Cuyawara is one of the native genera in which the melody and rhythm combine beautifully and communicate an uncontrolled